of the main questions in the non-dual satsang scene is, I'm around my teacher, I'm in the satsang environment, I'm in the ashram, I'm on the silent retreat, I'm doing meditation, and it becomes extremely clear and obvious that my true nature is awareness. However, when I leave the ashram, leave the satsang, I stop my YouTube non-dual video binge, I get out of meditation, I seem to lose that recognition, and then I come out and I identify with the mind again. So, simply put, why do I oscillate between my true nature, that is awareness, and mental and mind identification? So ultimately the question is wrong, because your true nature, that is awareness, is always shining whether you are mind identified or not identified with the mind. But in the beginning, there's still an apparent oscillation that's a problem for the seeker that needs to be addressed. There are many reasons why somebody feels like they could be oscillating between awareness and mind identification. One of them is habitual identification. We are so habitually identified with the mind, it's just we naturally go back there and live life from that standpoint. Another reason that we oscillate could be that we haven't looked into, worked through, and expressed our repressed anger, shame, hurt, grief, and trauma from childhood. That can covertly be a cause as to why we oscillate between awareness and mind. But another reason which I would like to focus on today is we oscillate between awareness and mind identification because we mistake a subtle, silent, spacious, quiet mind for awareness. Very simple, very subtle. Why would we possibly do that? They're paradoxically very similar, but also very different, and they're extremely difficult to discriminate between. I'll give you an example. I'll give you two examples. This is your true nature, that is awareness. It is the ever-present watcher or witness of all of the activity that appears in front of it, that is the movement of the body, the sensations within the body, the thoughts within the mind, the ego or the limited I that appears in the mind, memory, decision making, emotion, etc. That's this crystal ball. What I'm going to do is show you thought. So anger arises in front of awareness, it hangs out for a bit, and it dissolves. Notice that it's very easy to discriminate between the red of the book and the clear of the crystal, just as it's very easy to be pushed back into awareness when there is a strong emotion. It's very easy to discriminate between the two. Then jealousy comes up, hangs out for a little bit, and then dissolves. Depression comes up, hangs out for a little bit in front of awareness, and then dissolves. However, you're watching non-dual videos, you're in meditation, you're at a non-dual satsang retreat, etc. A silent, spacious, clear state of mind arises, hangs out for a bit, and dissolves. Can you see the problem? The similarity, the similarity of the glass of the Schweppes soda water bottle and the crystal, they're very similar and they're very difficult to distinguish between. So in the satsang retreat, you're becoming silent and spacious, but that's mind. It's not awareness. Awareness is the knower of the silence and spaciousness of the mind. I just wanted to make a quick note here. Not all thoughts arise to awareness. That's very important to know. Repressed anger, hurt, shame, guilt, grief do not arise to awareness. They need to be coaxed out or expressed with different inquiry methods. Just being aware of the mind is not enough. Another example is I'll use this screen. So when people use the screen in the movie example, they usually divide it into two. Ultimately it's one, but I'm going to divide it into three for this. So you've got the screen, which is the glass, which is the fundamental substratum of the movie, which is life. Then you've got the blankness on the screen, okay? Look at the blankness and look at the screen. How difficult are they to distinguish between the two? They are very, very similar, very similar. It's much more easy to distinguish or discriminate between the glass on the screen and the movie. Now watch this. Can the glass oscillate? No, the glass remains the same. Only the blankness of the screen can oscillate between blank and movie, blank and movie, blank, movie. The glass remains wholly and totally unaffected by that movement. So in this example, we mistake the blankness of the screen for the glass of the screen. And then inevitably the blankness is going to change into a movie and we think we change. Just as we mistake the silent, spacious state of mind for awareness, inevitably that's going to change because only mind can change, awareness cannot change. Awareness is the ever-present, unchanging seer of the changing states of mind. So the silent, spacious mind changes into an agitated mind, and then we go back home and we say, we've lost it. I hope I'm making this clear. It's a very subtle point. So let me summarize this point. A silent, spacious state of mind is not awareness. It is an object to awareness. Awareness is the subject. 2. A silent, spacious state of mind can change. Awareness cannot change. It is the unchanging, non-fluctuating knower of the silent, spacious state of mind and the agitated state of mind. We confuse that silent and spacious state of mind, which is elicited by the satsang, by the meditation, by the non-dual video binge, for our true nature as awareness. Inevitably, when it changes, we say we lost it. Pretty good summary, I think. Now the question is, what is the remedy? I'm going to apologize before I say this. You need to train, we need to train ourselves to stop identifying with positive states of mind. It's very easy to be pulled back into our true nature when there's agitation, anxiety, depression, jealousy. We go back, we see it as an object, we rest, it comes up, it plays out, and then it dissolves. But when we're happy, when we're joyful, when we're ecstatic, when we're blissful, when we're in samadhi, when we're in a non-dual experience, then what do? You latch on like there's no tomorrow, and you identify with that state of mind. But those positive and spiritual states of mind are not you. They're an object to you. They're a changing, coming and going object to you. They are not you. That's point number 1. So whenever you do get into a happy state of mind, a non-dual experience, or you just have a quiet mind, just say this very effortless inquiry statement. I see the fact that I am effortlessly aware of this silence, this spaciousness, and this peace. And let that pull you back into awareness and just remain as that and watch. The next thing to do is, one rule when we're in this dualistic phase of the teaching is whatever I can report, I am not. So, when you get into that quiet, calm state of mind, don't just chill and enjoy it. Report. Speak out loud. Say what you're experiencing. Awareness knows, mind reports. Awareness knows, mind and mouth report. So, if you get into a really calm, quiet state of mind, talk it out. So, the thoughts or the I that seem to play or exist in the center of my head, they dissolve. There's a deep sense of space and silence that exists throughout the body, and tingling in the arms and the feet. That spaciousness seems to extend beyond the sensation that I call my body, and it extends outwards infinitely. And if I shut the hell up for a second, there's just silence. What was the point of all that? The point of all that was, I am able to report it, so it's not me. So, this is a very subtle topic, and I don't know if I quite explained it well. Maybe it will help some people. If I didn't explain it well and you would like clarification on what I said, please email me or leave a comment and I'll either reply to that, or I can make a YouTube video responding to that comment to give you more clarification on this point. There are many reasons why people can't remain as awareness, and it's a massive topic that I could probably talk about for a long time, but I just wanted to cover that one little topic inside of the big topic for this video. Alright, all the best.